Hi guys, this is me and I want to show how to get a Subaru Sound from a straight 4 engine. I have my other video where you can hear actually how it works, how it sounds. No problem. Okay, let's start with Subaru Sound and how it works on the Subaru. First I want to say that this particular setup is working on a turbocharged Subaru Sound, Subaru engine, because on a atmospheric, let's say natural aspired engine, the length of the manifolds is the same. It just goes somewhere here in the middle, unites, let's say merges in the middle and goes through the rest. So it's nothing special according to the sound, but on the turbocharged Subaru, well, there's no possibility to make it different. So on turbocharged Subaru we have this one. Let's say this is shorter exhaust header, and this is longer exhaust header, and this measures at this point where turbocharger is. So how does it work? On Subaru the working order is first, then third cylinders, and this go to here, and then second and fourth cylinder, and this goes there. So basically what it is, first just ignites and exhaust gases are flowing, then second cylinder exhaust gases are flowing. These two at some point merges into one and combines into one, creating a bigger sound wave. Let's say it enhances that sound wave, and it goes to the, then it goes second, fourth. Again at this point, at some point this just combine in here, and then goes all the way here and goes in there. So let's say at some particular RPM, well, these two sound waves are going into here, and these two sound waves are going, let's say, halfway of this and the rest of the way. So let's say this one just goes bam, then this goes halfway. It has a, let's say, break, pause, let's say, for this. It doesn't get anywhere near after half of the length. Then this again goes bam one more time, and then this goes half the rest of the way, and in here this two again, this one goes in the third cycle, and this just merges into one and makes a one big huge wave of sound. So that's why you hear this sound, the rumbling sound, because at some point just alternate, let's say it enhances itself, it strengthens, the altitude is better of the sound wave at some point, and then it's just smaller. So you have this rumbling sound because of the unequal length, and due to this the exhaust gases are combining at some point. And one more thing to mention, and the, let's say, order must be also parallel. This and this goes, this and this goes. So when these two goes, they are strengthening the sound wave at this point. This goes, strengthening the sound wave at this point, and when this and this combines at this point, the sound wave is even strengthened more. So this is how Subaru works. Now about standard natural aspired engine on i4. The work order is simple: first, third, fourth, second. So basically, to have the best flow for the engine, you need to have setup 4 to 1. This means first and fourth combined into one, second or third combined into one. They just go there, and they merges, combines into one. At some point it becomes one. So this is the best setup for a sport car. Basically this setup is used for most car manufacturers because this is the best setup. It has most efficient, and nonetheless, well, you cannot tell it for sure when looking at the default exhaust header, because it's all hidden inside. But if you just take it off and inspect it, so you could be able to see that second and third is combined, first and fourth are combined. So basically this is how it looks. Only difference is that this part, where 4 part is very short, yeah, length is very short, and second part is quite long. So that's how they do it. And what does it give us? It gives a, let's say, equal distribution of the sound wave, because it goes this one, then goes third one, then goes fourth, and then goes seconds. No back pressure from the first to fourth when it has to flow. So that's best, actually that is best setup for a naturally aspired engine. Let's say for a Subaru, in Subaru situation, if it is naturally aspired engine, it is flowing even worse than this one, because you have first cylinder, well, exhaust flowing from first cylinder, then this need to start to flow from third cylinder, but the back pressure from first cylinder is not over yet, so it has to come off with a back pressure to make it go through. So gases are stopped in third cylinder due to back pressure of first cylinder yet. So the same with this, basically. So this is only good for a atmospheric, for a turbocharged Subaru engine where it goes for a sound, but it's not for a performance, definitely not. And for the sound, for a Subaru Sound on straight 4 engine, okay, this is how it works. Well, order, working order is first, third, fourth, second. And to have this sound, but like in Subaru Sound, well, you have to do this. You have to combine first and second, and third and fourth. Okay, when engine is starting, first is just going down, standard procedure, no sound alternation, no sound, say, enhancement, okay, and then third goes, and then goes fourth, and this combines into this one already, like this one, and after that they are going this long loop until they are there, the same as go into here, and again then goes first, second, and first, combines and goes here, at some point they merges. So if at some point, at some particular PM, when the sound wave length is, for example, L, which is, for example, the same as D, so when it goes through D and it goes through there, they are just merges in one place. It can be different, not like D, like L, D divided by 2 or something like that. I'm not sure about math actually, but I just want to show that it's possible to make the sampling sound. And the main thing to remember is the bigger the diameter of the loop, or let's say the bigger the length which sound waves must to go through there, the nicer sound you get on the low end RPM. The smaller this comes, the nicer sound you get on higher RPM, because when it's smaller on higher RPM, this sounds at some point, these waves at some point combines here at a higher RPM. When there's a smaller loop at higher loop, the waves of the sound combines at lower RPM. Well, in my situation, this is about, in my real setup, this was about 60 centimeters, 60 centimeter, and it was, let's say, best sound was at about from 1000 RPM till 2000 RPM. It was a really nice sound. Above it was quite annoying. Well, after a 4000 RPM it was quite good, but from 2 to 4000 RPM it was quite annoying. So it depends to you how big will you make it. Just in my case, 60 centimeters, it was quite annoying at about 2 to 4000 RPM. So this is how it works, and this is how it looks in real. So this is my setup. My exhaust header is from Opel Omega 2-liter engine, and this is how it looks. Again, this is, let's say, okay, this is first and second goes just into there. Yeah, just one, the same as this one, or this one, yeah. And then there is a third and fourth. It goes in here. It goes in here. You can see it goes into loop. Yeah, it goes right here, in here, and this one goes into there, and it merges. So this is basically the same as this one. Yeah, or this one on the Subaru engine. So okay, in this setup, in real life setup, we can see one drawback. Well, as we can see, the loop isn't loop. It just have a very, let's say, big angle here. So it goes with an angle. It's because of a engine compartment. It depends on the space you have under your hood. So I did not have enough space to make it a circle, so I had to make it like this. Well, this was not designed for a performance, so this was for a sound, so I wasn't eager to make it best as possible, because that was not a car for performance, it was for a sound. But I must admit, at a low RPM, engine became even sharper. It had a better response to a gas pedal, but at high RPM I didn't see any let's say changes, anything like car has a better response or more power, nothing like that. So this is only for a sound, this setup for a sound. So guys, I hope I explained you everything I knew. I hope it was informative and you got basic idea how to make aka Subaru Sound on straight 4 engine. See you.